Well, other than my mum and my wife, because I'm sure they'll probably want me to say that, I would say the person that inspired me more recently would have been it was Joe Pavey in the 2014 European Championships. As a runner myself, keen runner, she managed to win the European Championship 10,000 metres at the age of 40, 10 months after giving birth to a child. And I hadn't intended in watching it. I think I just came home from work. I remember putting it on the telly and just being encapsulated with her performance. And it also very much nearly brought a tear to my eye, the ability that she managed to achieve. So yeah, that was very inspiring.
The woman that sort of immediately came to mind was Jocelyn Bell Burnell, who was an astrophysicist who in the late 60s discovered radio pulsars as part of her postgraduate doctorate. That was a discovery that ultimately went on to win a Nobel Prize.
So it does sound a little cheesy, but I'm going to say for that one, my own mum. My mum is a GP, she's a partner in her practice, and she was forging a career for herself and having a family where it wasn't really the norm to do either of those two things. And she's always told me that when she first asked for maternity leave from her then boss, he threw a chair at her head and swore. So times have come a long way since then, but I'm really proud of her for being such a successful career woman and managing to balance the demands of her family with her career and being such a great role model for me over the years.
Well, look, you could see this as a controversial answer, but I'm going to say Margaret Thatcher. And that's because she broke through at a time when men were dominant in all walks of life, particularly in politics. So to have risen to the role of Prime Minister, I think, is exceptional. Whether you like her politics or not, that is an achievement.
There's been one or two women in history that inspired me. I mean, probably the most answer you get would probably be my own mother and also and my wife as well. Has played incredibly important roles in my life. But I think what was great to see in the years now. I mean, there's a number of organisations out there where women are playing a very prominent role. So a few years ago, Richard Branson, Nelson Mandela set up the Elders. There's a number of women on that in that group who have played some fantastic roles in developing society, women empowerment, etc. And also, going back to the sort of business and investing world, there's an increasing number of entrepreneurs you can point to that have created some extremely successful businesses. Sarah Blakely of Spanx, probably one that does spring to mind. Built that business from next to nothing. I don't think even has taken an outside penny of investment. Obviously today that's a very significant business, and not only that, she's been able to do that whilst maintaining a very balanced personal life relative to what she's doing. Clearly in her job.
Yes, well, the person I think of was a woman called Aethelflead. And she was queen of the Mercians in the Anglo-Saxon period, the Dark Ages. And in fact, she was the daughter of Alfred the Great. And she was a single mother after losing her husband. And she also ended up bringing up her brother's son, Aethelstan, who is generally regarded as becoming the first king of a united England.